Wonderful greetings to the people of Nigeria all over the world. If you are in Nigeria hearing the sound of my voice, I say may God bless you wherever you are. My name is Sir Watson Henry Chukwudi, the president of the Nigeria Rise Initiative Worldwide, also known as the UPNI. By the grace of God, this initiative is to unite the people of Nigerians to come together so that we can find possible solutions to our problem. We are human beings. The time has come for us to start reasoning, thinking together. Stop dividing ourselves. Stop finding answers why we should divide. Let us find answers to find solutions. Because there are some certain things we need in Nigeria, and those things that we need in Nigeria, too many people will die. We are not ready to die. But let us find solution. We don't want. Many of us prefer to complain instead of to comply. Enough of this complaint. What is the solution? We have looked into other countries and we see the countries that is working today. Many people want to praise Australia. Many people want to praise Germany. Many people want to praise the United States, the United Kingdom. Many people want to praise France and the rest of that. But remember, this country were not born automatically good. People pay the sacrifice to make that country great. People pay the sacrifice to put that country together. People pay the sacrifice for something good. Nothing good comes easy. I hope you believe so. So if we begin to complain and complain and complain and nobody is complying, how do we make this country work? Many of us, we discover that we are powerless. The only weapon we have is our mouth. Nigerian people, we are wise, we are strong, but when it comes to implementations, we are weak. So the only thing that is working in our body is our mouth. Somebody stand up and condemn Nigeria. Nigeria is not good, Nigeria is not that. You have find a problem in a country. You discover Nigeria is not good. It's not a bad thing. But I tell you, it becomes a bad thing when you discover a problem and you cannot find a solution. This is your family. Your family have a problem. You discover as a man of the house, you discover your family have a problem, but you cannot find a solution to that problem. Then you are not man enough. Then that is the problem. Then you are the problem, why the problem is still there. Because God opened your eyes to discover this country has a problem. Not everybody knows that Nigeria have a problem. So for you to realize that Nigeria have a problem, that God wants you to stand up and act. God wants you to find solution to that problem. And that is why this initiative is born. That is why we are calling the Nigerian people, say, come, let us come together. Let us team up together. Let us build a family war together so that we can find solution to our problems. We cannot continue to deceive ourselves. For how long shall we continue? Now, too many people will always say, Sir Watson, you talk about the government. You are against the government. But no. I am not against the government. I am not talking about against the government, but we must tell ourselves the truth. We must talk about the government. We must reason together because we are part of the government. So if we are talking about the government, we are talking about ourselves. We are part of the system and we cannot run away from that system. We must tell ourselves this truth. So fellow Nigerians, let us come to this table of the truth. There are some few things I want to point out, and I want us all to go back to our drawing board and make it happen. I want to be against the police brutality on our people. The police brutality on our people is becoming too much. Police killing citizens in our country is becoming too much. Custom killing people in the country is becoming too much. All these things, all this hatred here and there is becoming too much. And all these things are working because the people of Nigeria, we are not working. Many people say our government is not working. It is truth, our government is not working. But let us give it a breakdown. Let me tell you, Nigeria at large, every citizen and the government, every department is not working. The government is not working. The police is not working. The military is not working. The citizens are not working. Area boys is not working. Street boys are not working. Everything looks stagnant. Nothing is working. But I'm coming to temper it so that we can all get activated and begin to know our own duties. Let's take for instance, and let us tell ourselves the truth. Why police come on the street, kill somebody on the street and go free? Because the street boys are not working. If the street boys are working, if the police kill one person in the street, the whole street boys rise up against the police, kill that police. Next police will not shoot gun anyhow. That means the street boys are working. Because the police say we are their friends. When somebody say you are his friend and you accept to be his friend and the person is not treating you as an animal, my brother, you need to wake up and treat that person as an enemy. If somebody on the street steal 1 naira, come and see the street boys jumping here and there, putting tire on that person's neck, they kill that person. It is true, we call it jungle justice. But listen to me, such kind of justice should be applied in the police case as well. If the police on the street get somebody and maltreat the person bad, let the whole street boys rise up. Let the street guests rise up against such police. The next police will learn lesson. When you come to an area, there is what we call area boys, area girls, area men, area fathers. That we have it in every area. If police come to any area and kill somebody in that area, let all these area people stand up and kill that police. The next police that will come to that area will not kill people anyhow. They will treat us with fairness. We respect them as citizens. They respect us also as an officers. We begin to deal with ourselves with respect. Go and watch. You hardly see other country police killing their people. It cannot continue in Nigeria. Let us learn how to teach each other lesson by ourselves. There are some certain things we should do and do it right. So I am begging every Nigerians to rise up to reality. We can push this country to work. The police brutality will stop at the moment the police discover that the people are waking up. They cannot call us their friend and yet treat us like animals. We cannot accept it anymore as a people. Enough is enough. If something happens in any area, let the police treat it with fairness. Follow the due process of the law. And not see somebody today. Do you know it is part of development for you to see people working with telephones, laptop and other gadgets? Do you know it is part of development? So if the police is against everybody with laptop, phone, they see it as bad thing in Nigeria, how are we developing? What is the means of development in Nigeria? Somebody who have parents or who have friends in abroad and the brothers cannot send him a laptop, in Nigeria laptop becomes a crime. It is wrong, my brother. If the police choose to judge wrong, then let us treat the police wrong. We are citizens. We are not animals. We are human beings. The police should respect us while we treat the police as well with respect. I think this one will solve the police brutality. When the people begin to rise up and begin to do things right, it will solve the police brutality on the people. And that is it. Many people may say, my words are harsh, my words are wrong, but this word that I have said, let us try it and see if we can find answer to our problem. You will see the gravity of police on our people will come down. If the police know that if he kill one citizen, he will die with that citizen, the police will not kill anyhow. And that is the truth. Many people who are in police department will be against this message, but what I have just said is the truth, and we must accept the truth the way the truth is. Truths are bitter, but let us drink it because it's good for our health. God will help us in this country. Thank you very much.